Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first of what will hopefully be a wonderful series of a whole new segment here for Roar Lions Roar, where we're going to try. That's a great cup. That's a great looking cup.
I stole it from my college roommate. Sorry, Jimmy.
If you can't tell by the voices, this is Nick Polak, and I'm joined as always by my wonderful co-host Matt Filipovitz.
The rare video meeting.
The
One
rare
of
video
probably
meeting.
three all time that we've done.
Yeah, this is now that we're kind of stuck in quarantine hell here, we're gonna try to make this a regular occurrence because we actually have a pretty fun series lined up here. So what we're gonna start doing is we found a whole bunch of full game versions and condensed versions of some classic Penn State games. Some you might be really excited to watch, and some you might not be so excited to watch.
We're gonna watch 6-4.
We're gonna watch 6-4.
Neither of us have ever seen it. I don't believe. Is that right? You haven't seen it, Nick?
I have not. So far, we've only found like an 18-minute version of it. So we're trying to find a little more lengthy one, but we'll get there eventually. But we are going to start with one of my all-time favorite games. Not one of the prettiest games, but easily one of the most fun that I've personally been a part of. I was there, and this is the Pinstripe Bowl against Boston College back in. This was
2014.
This is before the year switched over. Yeah, so 2014. So this is the first year that Penn State was bowl eligible following the bowl ban. This was James Franklin's first year on campus. So this is a pretty exciting way to end the year. I know myself and fellow editor Bill DeFilippo. I'm not sure if Matt – I don't think Matt was there. Other Matt, bad Matt. I don't think he was there.
I was not there, though.
You were not there. This was the fall after Bill and I each graduated, and we sat in the very, very, very last row of Yankee Stadium, I believe behind the first base side dugout. We were the very last row, very top of the stadium. I maintain that Yankee Stadium is a better football stadium than baseball stadium, personally. I think it's a terrible baseball stadium.
I've never been. I've been to baseball stadium-wise. I've been to have I been to a good amount? I've been to the Phillies, obviously. I've been to the Pirates one, which is really underrated. Then I've been to
beautiful.
Some like minor league baseball ones, and then the Philly spring training one in Clearwater.
Yeah, we can. We'll do a virtual. We'll have an episode where we do a virtual walkthrough through all the different baseball stadiums we've been to. Because what else are we going to talk about for the next?
Let's do one at Beaver Stadium right now and show why it's the worst stadium in the Big Ten.
Oh,
not worst stadium. All right, that was bad timing. The worst facility, the one that most needs an upgrade, not the worst stadium by far, but the one that most needs an upgrade.
That's fair. Getting back over to the Pinstripe Bowl, so we're going to take a quick peek at the box score before we get into the game here.
This is the grossest box score I've ever seen.
Man, Tyler Murphy, 11 of 19 for 97 yards.
That's all makes me so mad.
2 touchdowns. Good for him. They ran for 6.2 yards a carry. Wow.
I wonder when the last time that happened was. Like, this seems like the antithesis of, like, what modern-day Penn State opponent box scores look like.
Seriously. Hackenberg, only 16 incompletions, 371 yards, and 4
He threw it 50 times in a game that was like, it was like 7 degrees outside. That drives me insane. That's so weird.
And his QBR was still only 56.1.
Yikes. He threw 4 touchdowns, though.
Yeah.
I only remember 2.
I guess 7.4 per attempt is not a lot, I guess. But so before we even start watching, let's try to think of notable things that we remember from this game. For me, I remember the long Akeel Lynch beast mode run where he ended up down at like the 2, I think.
No, I think they ruled it a touchdown. I think they called it one on the field and like reviewed it, but then I think they didn't end up leaving it as a touchdown.
It didn't have a touchdown, so it couldn't have been one. I remember Chris Godwin's breakout game.
Yep.
He had that one deep one down the sideline, which I think was a juggling catch, if I remember correctly.
It might. I remember. I don't know. We could be confusing that with the Rose Bowl one because everyone knows the Rose Bowl and Pinstripe Bowl are pretty similar, just on different coasts.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I'm just trying to look for names that I recognize on this Boston College side. I mean, I remember Hilleman. I don't remember Murphy. And that's not the Dudek we love.
Oh, shout out Mikey Dudek.
And then ESPN doesn't give you defensive stats. So yeah, not a lot.
Jesse Del Valle returned a punt in this game? He didn't just fair catch it? Hell yeah.
Or maybe those 2 yards were just the result of a fair catch.
That's awesome.
And Ficken only kicked 1 field goal, but this is the only number that matters in this game.
That's true. That is true.
Oh, God, Danny Pasquarello. Oh,
Not great.
Oh, no.
This was 2 years before Blake got there. This was –
Yeah.
Because my freshman year, we didn't have good punters.
Right, because Blake was – well, wait. Because Blake started as a true –
Blake 2016.
16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, so 20. Yeah. All right, let's get into this game here.
Let's do it.
We are going to leave the volume on for this game, but you shouldn't hear it on this recording unless we're not talking, really. And also, I'm going to post this as a podcast also. So if you're wondering why the audio is worse for this than it normally is for our podcast, we're not using our microphones. We're not using our headsets or anything. We're just going to kind of going off the cuff into the laptop here. So hopefully it doesn't sound too bad there, but let's get into it.
I like those uniforms. I like the stripe on the pants.
This just looks like it's taking place in like the 70s.
Because you're around other people. All right, so we did cut ahead here a little bit.
We got Godwin on the far side. Oh, got Geno Lewis over there on the left.
I forgot. Was this the last year? No. Did they have names on the uniforms? Yeah, 2015 they had them too. My freshman year they had them.
Actually, I thought Franklin got rid of him, right? Oh, no, I think it was when this class graduated.
No, I think it was 2015. So you might be right. You might be right.
Kyle Carter. Look at that.
God.
A shoestring catch and fighting for a first down?
Not too shabby.
Oh.
Shout out to Geno Lewis. That dude made a lot of really great circus catches in his career.
Man.
Do you remember him at Oklahoma at all?
I think Geno Lewis is still isn't he still in the CFL?
He was with the Montreal Alouettes. Is that what it was? I know he was bouncing around for a while. I think it's with the Alouettes.
I'm trying to think how many CFL players can you name?
Oh God, Johnny Manziel was one. Emphasis on that.
My go-to is always Ricky Williams is on the Toronto Argonauts.
Like the Heisman winner from 2000. He's still playing?
No. He was.
Ricky Williams. Who is this? Do I know this person? Should I know this player? Who is this? I have no idea.
No, it was the old Ricky Williams.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about right now. I'm like, I don't know who that is.
No. This is in the past.
Johnny Football played there. Didn't Cameron Wake make his money up there before he bounced down here?
I think you're right, actually.
I think he did do that.
Yeah. All right. I don't even know who's on this defense aside from Mike Hull.
Oh my God! Did you see the roster update? That Tower Elston's rocking Mike Hull's number 43.
See, that was Marcus Allen. Who's on the defense? This is 14.
This is 2014.
Is this Jordan Hill?
That would have been Zettel. That would have been Johnson. That would have been Deion Barnes' redshirt junior year, so he would still be here. And, it's going to kill me if I can't name the last one. Johnson, Zettel, Barnes. It's the year before Nassib's breakout year. Pete Mazzaro would have been gone for 2 years by now.
Right.
Is it CJ Alanion is probably who it is.
Oh, yeah.
That was it. Look at that. I'm proud of myself for that.
That's a good pull.
Oh, remember when Brandon Bell was number 26?
Oh, you're right. Wow, what a run.
I feel like BC is like Wisconsin, where they're always going to have that one absolute tank of a unit.
Yeah. Who's that? What's his name? AJ Dillon?
AJ Dillon, and then they had Andre Williams before that. Shout out Parkland.
Yeah.
I didn't go there.
Yeah, there's Zettel. Yeah. Oh, he read that.
But you see Zettel started to deal with the Vikings today?
I did, yeah.
Good for him.
I like the headline, too. That it read as, Anthony Zettel, a member of the, Super Bowl participant 49ers signs with.
This is a weird set. Jesse James is like a pseudo fullback because they know they needed help, so they leave. But Jesse James also wasn't a great blocker. There it is.
There it is.
This is grainy video. I love it.
I think so. That clip that just played. Let me go back. Okay, listen to it. I'm fairly certain that audio is used in the 2016 championship game intro video.
The Brandon Bell IO one?
Yeah.
That could be. Oh, shout out. They gave it credit to Jordan Smith because that was back when ESPN had no idea who was who.
1 catch, 72 yards.
That's before anybody cared about Penn State or before Penn State was really back and they're just like, yeah, there's number 12. I don't know. Like their names are on the uniforms at this point too.
Jordan Smith, notably most famous for telling LeBron off on Twitter that it wasn't pass interference.
I think my play was clean, King, or something like that. He tweeted something like that.
Oh, get used to this side of the field, Ficken. I think that was one of my greatest creations on Twitter was the hashtag respect with the 97 instead.
Wait, that was you?
If I remember correctly, I think that was me.
Oh, you gotta put that on your resume or be like, that's like the first thing people know. I didn't know that was you.
I think I may have done it from
your previous institution's account.
Yeah.
What's it called? Didn't the Yankees tweet that too? I know Penn State did. I feel like the Yankees tweeted that.
Wait, did we recover this onside? I was going to say, I do not remember that. Look how skinny he looks.
He hasn't aged at all, though.
No, his face looks the same, but he's definitely
that could have been taken yesterday.
He definitely has got a little more meat on his bones now.
Did you see the
Zoom? That was Bell, too, was it?
No way.
Oh, I thought that might have been 20.
That might have been Apke. 28, that might have been Apke.
Because Bell isn't starting yet at this point.
In 24, he would have been a true sophomore? He might have been.
Man.
Who's that number 2? It's not Marcus Allen, is it?
This is 2014, so it should be.
No, Marcus Allen would have been.
Marcus Allen?
Oh, yeah, would have been.
Because he had that 11 tackle game against Ohio State this year.
That's right. It would have been him. Wow, what a stat line. Can you imagine a running back having this stat line against Penn State now? 5 carries for 96 yards.
Oh, Amos got eaten up there.
That's like the equivalent of what receivers do to Penn State now.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, there was Trevor Williams too. He's on the field there. Although this was
Trevor Williams' solid NFL career, and I still can't.
Trevor Williams was not a good cornerback yet at this point.
Not an NFL dude, for sure. Well, he would have been a receiver just the year before, right? Because he came in as a receiver.
I think he was a receiver when O'Brien's first year when he was a true freshman.
Oh, yikes.
Oh, heck.
I don't remember this at all. Who would the offensive line be at this point?
What did you say?
Who would the offensive line be here? It would probably be – was Diffenbach hurt for a lot of his senior year? I feel like I remember that being a thing.
So, yeah.
It's Donovan Smith, Anzo Majiro. It's Derek Dowry. And who's the other tackle?
There might be –
Brian Gaia. Oh, wow. What an offensive line. So that would be Manjiro at center, Mann at guard, Gaia at right guard, Donovan Smith at left tackle. Who would have been – was Dowry at tackle? Or did I just look at that wrong? Was Gaia at tackle at that point?
Is this – no, yeah, I think – was Dowry a starter at the end of his career?
No, he didn't play at all his last couple years. During the beginning of his career, he was because they just needed dudes.
Yeah. Of the two that flipped over, Gaia was the only one that really stayed there.
Yeah. Well, Dowry stayed his all 5 years, I think.
Yeah. Who was that, 9? Oh, was that Jordan Lucas?
Yeah. Where did he sign? He signed somewhere.
He was on the Chiefs for a while.
He went – oh, it's going to – I don't really remember.
No, he did just sign somewhere. You're right. I'm not sure where.
Look at the – go back. Run this back. Look at this package. How gross is that? Like, if we ran that today, I have no idea who. Obviously, Freiermuth's the guy closer to the line of scrimmage, but who is that second dude back there? I have unless you do like Noah Kane, but Noah Kane, there's no way he's willing to do that. This is insane. It's so weird to look at.
I like that exercise. All right, so if they ran this exact formation tomorrow, let's say they were allowed to practice, you have Dotson out wide.
Yeah.
And then I think you have
I'm going to change my answer, actually. You go first.
Okay. I'm going to say Dotson out wide, just because I don't think they put one of the receivers inside there. I'll say Journey next to Hackenberg. I guess in that kind of – I'm going to go 2 tight ends there, actually. I'm going to say Freiermuth closer to Brown.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put Brenton Strange closer to the line.
If they ran this last year, they could do it with Bowers. I think the one closer to I guess it would be Bill Belton here, but Journey Brown in this exercise is Freiermuth, and then I think that's Daniel George, a little bit further up. I could see that. Yeah,
it'd be something like Freiermuth here would come across. We kind of do that what they do at the goal line so much. It'd be that kind of that read here with Freiermuth coming across to either pick up a blocker or get over.
Yeah. The
They
unstoppable play.
Yeah, they could be creative.
That's so gross. Did he run a wheel out of it? No, he didn't. All right, I mean, you split
far off? Look how far off he's playing in this formation where there is only one threat. You're like, this safety back here is going to have no other job than helping contain this guy, and he's still playing 6 yards off of him. He only has one. The second.
No, they brought the safety on the blitz. That's why.
Oh, man. That was gross all the way around.
No part of that is good.
Oh, there's Deshaun. Yeah, so was this freshman year Deshaun?
Oh, look at there it is again. Oh, wait, run that back. Go back. That's the same play the other side. But instead of the I guess, second fullback is Dowry. And then I think that's Kyle Carter. Oh, that's a Wildcat formation. That's fascinating.
Wow. Let's see what Hack does. You gonna catch a bubble screen, Hack?
Hey, Hack is a touchdown catch in his career.
Was the touchdown catch? No, it was a run. The one where he got hit at the goal line and did like the midair.
Oh, I think that was something like that.
Oh,
that's Brad Bars.
Oh no, Amos.
See, that also could have happened this past year.
Oh man.
Also, those Boston College scarves look like they're from Hogwarts.
I'm trying to remember what the vibe of this game was in the stadium. Like, it wasn't like there were like way more Penn State fans. Like, there's still a pretty good contingent of BC fans, but I feel like it never got that loud when BC did something. Oh God.
Is that Harold Landry, number 97 on the edge for them?
It might be. Actually, yeah.
Honestly, if they're ever going to build a statue outside of Beaver Stadium, it should be of Hackenberg getting helped back up after a sack, because that dude deserves the world after what he did, after what he endured.
Ooh, was that I think that was a Della Valley sighting. Haven't seen him much.
He was in remember when he had a Sports Center top 10 for like a crazy interception he had a while ago?
I do remember.
It was against Temple. I think this same season.
Oh.
Back when I could think about Temple fondly before they beat Penn State in the worst game I've ever watched.
So wait, if Della Valley was just in, oh God, if Della Valley was just in, and we know Marcus Allen is playing, did they have Amos and Lucas playing corner?
No, not at this. Because this would have been Lucas. This would have been. Lucas would have still been at corner. So it probably would, because what was that, like a 4th and 7? They probably brought him in as just like the center field kind of guy, like kind of how they use Brisker now.
Yeah, that could have been it.
If I were to guess.
That was a clear block in the back they missed.
That was not good.
Oh, yikes.
You know how you know this team was just like not up to par with the rest of the big boys? Is that Garrett Sickles has to come down in like actual coverage.
Ooh, he's heated. Oh boy, we're already almost to halftime. It's 7-7. It's number. Oh, that was Naeem.
Shout out Naeem. Got that New Hampshire job. Oh, Anthony Zedel, I love you so much. What a massive, what an insane athlete for a dude that size.
I feel like as we continue doing this, as if we continue to watch games from this era, which we should not watch too many, but
no,
it'll continue to give us a greater appreciation of Anthony Zedel.
Like, that dude had multiple interceptions in his career as a defensive tackle.
Yeah.
Also, it's given me a major appreciation for Penn State's defensive front net. No disrespect to any of these guys. There's some legit NFL dudes here. And Deion Barnes, who's currently on the coaching staff. Yeah. But comparatively.
I feel like Deion Barnes also started this great tradition that's going on right now of defensive ends wearing 18. I love it.
Oh, my God. I think about this all the time. My favorite play, probably not in Penn. One of my absolute favorite plays of Penn State history is when Tariq Castro-Fields picks off Shea Patterson on the screen pass and Shaka Toney just does finger guns in his face. That's one of my all-time favorite moments.
That was so worth the penalty.
Oh, that was so worth the penalty.
Uh-oh. Oh, that was Marcus.
That's a dime. That's a really great throw.
One of his, 11 throws on the day?
Something like that.
Man, I did not remember how low scoring this game was to this point. I mean, because the final score is, 31-30?
Yeah, 31-30.
7 of 14.
Oh, my God. That's so disgusting. And now Steve Adazio is Colorado State, right?
Who hopped over the line there? Naeem.
Was that before leaping was the penalty? It might be.
I think so, yeah.
1 year of eligibility left as a grad student to transfer and went back to Boston College to play
Del Valley.
his final year, and now he has them ahead in the new era.
Dime.
The new era Pinstripe Bowl. Oh, 3rd and 6.
We jumped ahead big time here. They cut it up to cut out all the stuff in this game that made it horrible. I love it.
I miss Gino. What is this?
Oh, sweet. Could you imagine if that's what the game just cut to? Do not edit that out. Do not edit that out.
Gino again, man.
He was that dude.
Remember the...
Do we know why he transferred? Did we even figure that out why?
He wasn't that good, but... Oh, no. Oh, no.
Andrew Nelson sighting.
Oh, no, Hack.
Oh, he looks like he hates his life so much.
Poor boy.
That poor guy.
Oh, he didn't know that was coming.
I had no idea. That's a good play by that defensive end, though.
Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, there's Brandon Bell.
God, seeing him in number 26 is so weird.
It is weird.
Also, Brandon Bell is one of those dudes I felt like was at Penn State for like 9 years. Like Brandon Bell, John Reed, Trace. There's like certain dudes. There's like you're just always here.
I think the number change actually helps with that. Makes it seem like what a move.
You see Carl Nassib just put his head down and get absolutely demolished on the line of scrimmage on that one. Carl Nassib just shot up like a rocket, and he was like 5 yards upfield and had no idea who had the ball.
Wow.
Yikes. I forgot this game. They were down 2 scores. Interesting.
They gave up 6.4 yards. A defense that had – I mean, I know it's also a function of just the fact that they run so much.
Make you cut out.
You have a quarterback who can run, so that plays a part. But
technical difficulties.
On a defense that has Zedel, Johnson, Bell, Nassib. Wow.
15-second half plays, 12 of those runs, and 2 touchdowns.
Matt, did I lose you? Okay, we're back. We lost Matt.
We'll edit that in post. It's Florida's fault. It's like 85 degrees here, and it's March. It makes no sense.
Yeah, this is a crazy talented defense to allow that many yards per rush.
Right? It really concerns me how good this defense is and how quickly everything changed for Penn State.
31 rushes.
Also, it was also freezing, so I'm sure that's why. Well, then Penn State also threw it 50 times. So
it was cold.
It's like a real choose your fighter kind of thing.
So if this ended 31,
look at Jesse James's stance at the top of your screen.
Oh man, Hack's footwork was Gino.
What was the penalty?
His footwork was just so bad by the end.
Do you think this is like a moment you can tell he just stopped caring?
Yeah. Just throws off his back foot constantly. Which speaks to how strong his arm is, that he was still
yeah.
Like even the Robinson, the double or the 4 overtime throw is all off the back foot.
Oh, heck yeah. We'll take that.
Oh, Dowry was definitely just on the screen there. Didn't Dowry have the long hair out of the helmet?
Yeah, that was Dowry.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about this play. I absolutely forgot about this one. There's a play. There's a throw he's going to have to Hamilton a little bit later. That's like one of the prettiest throws I've ever seen.
I had absolutely zero memory of that touchdown.
I forgot. I knew they scored right before the end of the third. I forgot it was like that, though. Saeed.
Oh, my God. That was awesome.
Could you imagine being a defensive back and just getting owned like that?
What's worse, having that or when against Ohio in 2012 when the ball bounced off of – I don't remember who was covering, but bounced off one of our cornerbacks' hands and right into one of the Ohio kids' hands.
I don't remember that.
Ooh. I don't really want to go back and rewatch the Ohio game, but
we'll add it to the list. We'll cut our list down and see where we want to go.
I can't imagine that's available anywhere.
If we can find 6'4", we can probably find anything.
It is disappointing that the NCAA didn't open up the archives with games like every other major sport did.
I can't believe they didn't.
Please, you can't believe they could. You can't believe they didn't. Really?
I mean, they need stuff to show. Like you'd imagine that, even I guess.
After they just 2 days ago told Trevor Lawrence he couldn't raise money for coronavirus victims, and they had to have a ruling on it to overturn it.
Listen, the NCAA is an outstanding institution, and I hope they are successful. Bill Belt looks – I know he was a receiver, but he looks so natural as a receiver coming out. Way more comfortable, I think, than he ever looked as a running back.
I maintain that – he was literally only a running back because they had to do it.
Yeah, Zwinek was hurt this game because he wouldn't – this would have been his senior year.
I remember that play with Lucas.
That's why he's in the pros, man. The one dude from this defense in the pros still, right? Is that right? Is anyone else? Oh, I guess Zettel and Johnson.
Yeah, Zettel and Johnson. Because Bell's on the Seattle XFL team.
Mike Holtz was on the Dolphins, but I think he was on the IR a lot of the year.
He's been on the IR, I think, basically his whole career. Oh, here's the run.
Is this it?
Yeah.
I remember all the hype leading up to him heading into 2015, and then Saquon just took over 3 games in.
Yeah.
That's such a good run.
He had the hype, and then that run just blew it even higher.
It's that was his Journey Brown moment.
Yeah.
From Journey Brown, I guess Journey Brown would have had his Akeel Lynch moment. From Journey's big run in the Cotton Bowl.
That was horrific tackling.
I still can't believe. Did they rule this down at the 1? I feel like they ruled a touchdown.
I mean, he doesn't have a touchdown, so.
Now I can't remember. No, they ruled him down. This is the throw to Hamilton, I think. Or it's coming up pretty soon. There's an absolute dime and a half. I honestly have no memory on if he scored it. I feel like he did. Okay, they did call it down.
I don't. Is this the? Oh, okay. Oh no.
I think he throws it on like 3rd or 4th down to Hamilton. He fits it in like a really tiny window. And then Hamilton, I don't know if he did like the LeBron thing, but he does like a calm down motion. All the important stuff I remember.
Man, look at that! Look at that hair. Beautiful.
Oh. What was the penalty for?
Was it? Must have been guys shoving them there.
No.
Yeah.
Look, I'm very pro flopping though, so I respect it.
Look at Jesse James.
If you can get free yards, get free yards. Okay, no, that was actually totally a penalty. That was actually warranted. There it is. Just squeeze it between 2 dudes.
Yeah, I remember that play now. I hope they show the one angle of it here. Yes. Oh,
like that's such a hard throw to make. Oh, it's so nice.
There's an alternate universe where Christian Hackenberg just signed like a fully guaranteed 6-year deal with the New England Patriots.
Oh my God, yeah. I'm surprised the XFL didn't latch onto him, or he didn't find himself a home there.
I don't think he necessarily did much to endear people to him while he was in the AAF, so.
That's fair. Shout out to the Memphis Express, though.
Unfortunate. So this must be, say, if it ends 31-30, both teams still have to get another field goal.
At least.
Della Valley.
Do you think Della Valley would even sniff the field on special teams if he was on the roster today?
I
think so. I think he's a good enough athlete.
Special teams, I think he could have. Trying to think, why was Marcus? Oh, Marcus Allen started playing because Ryan Kaiser almost died?
Yeah, he would have been, because Kaiser would have been starting at this point. Yeah, he had that rib thing.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Also, was Troutwine? No, there's no way Troutwine would have been. Troutwine might have still been bounced around the pros at this point. No, maybe not that point.
Pros maybe, because he was with Florida for their championships in
10
and 9 and 10. Right?
I know he at least won 1. He probably would have been there for.
He was there for 2.
He would have been there 09, the 10 championship.
Yeah, because he was there for the league team and the Tebow team.
Uh-huh. He might have still been bouncing around the pros somewhere. He wouldn't have been coaching yet, maybe.
Yeah, because he'd only been at BC for
2 years, 3 years. Relatively short amount of time.
And I think he was somewhere before that, but yeah, I would guess he probably was still.
I'm pumped about him.
Ooh, we're getting close to the.
It's just.
We're getting close to the only time that Jesse James ever fought for a first down.
Watch the way his stance is, Jesse. He just basically stands straight up a lot of the time. Look at him.
Is that him on the bottom? Oh, that was him.
He's split out wide.
Godwin.
I'm so happy Godwin's become a star in the pros.
We had I was talking about this with someone the other day, and it was an easy answer of who is the better receiver between A-Rob and Godwin, because it's A-Rob, I think. But it's pretty close. Don Brown.
Oh my! Is that Don Brown?
Yeah. He was on this. He was the DC for this team.
No way.
Because he was at BC for a long time.
Why didn't I know that?
I think the only place he was before BC was when he was at UConn, when Randy Edsall was the head coach and he had Moorhead as his OC and Brown as his DC, and he still couldn't do anything right.
No, didn't they go to a?
They were good. Sorry, they were good.
They went to a BCS bowl game. Yeah.
The second stint is the not.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna go to FCS soon anyway.
Yeah. You get Don Brown.
They're out of the American after this year, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I can't imagine Don Brown putting up with Steve Adazio.
I can't imagine anyone putting up with Steve Adazio. Guys being dudes. Oh, cash money.
Woo. Look at that thing.
Oh, he deserves the world.
He sprints away celebrating. I love him so much.
Oh, I want the world for him. I cannot believe Don Brown was at Boston College for that long. I knew he was. I don't know why I always thought it was like way later, but Harbaugh wouldn't have been at Michigan yet either.
No. Oh, boy. That was
not about this play. I didn't realize that was the first play of overtime.
Show the crowd again after he misses the PAT.
Do they?
I don't know. Oh, yeah, they missed the PAT here. That's why we win.
Nick, I cut out again. Oh, maybe not.
You hear me?
Maybe I'm back. We'll cut that out.
Okay. No, we won't.
No, we won't. Oh, maybe I lost you again.
The whole time. Oh, man. He's not even close on that. Man. That's bad. All right. We're back.
We're back. Cut out. That's on me. Nick, very important question.
Yes.
What PAT means more to you? What missed PAT means more to you? That missed PAT or Quinn Nordine missing the PAT against Penn State in 2017?
As much as the Quinn Nordine one made me happy, this one gave Ficken his moment of glory, so it has to be this one.
I'm gonna go with the Nordine one. Makes me happier because I think Penn State would have won this game regardless.
The Nordine one was absolutely hysterical.
It was one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Oh, here it is, Jesse James time.
Is this it?
Yep, 3rd and 15. The only time he's ever fought for a first down.
Oh, it's so good. He went pro after this game, right?
He could have done that like 1,000 more times in his career.
This is his last game. He was like, you know what? I'm done anyway. Who cares?
Even the announcers, did you hear him? He had to be physical, and he did it.
Kyle Carter wheel route.
Oh, beautiful.
I'm happy Kyle Carter got to score that one, too. That dude was underrated, and I think got robbed of a lot of really great stuff. Like him in today's Penn State offense, I think would have been fantastic.
Oh yeah, he's not the athlete that he's not the athlete that any of the guys are currently, really. But he was good enough catching the ball that he could have done some things. What a great play!
What a great hands catch!
I maintain this was the best. That was the best play call John Donovan ever made.
I mean, you can watch him now in your local market. Shout out to the Washington Huskies.
Oh, my God.
I can't believe that happened.
They really don't. Like, so
it's so good.
Oh, man. It's beautiful.
So good.
Sprint it off, baby. Sprint it off. Oh, I love him so much.
Herb Hand? Oh, my God. It's insane to think about, like, this would have been Nick Scott and like Kent Haley's true freshman seasons, and like where they left the program is like they're out there freaking out over the Pinstripe Bowl win, and then by the end of it, it was so different.
Seriously. Oh. God. That's all they had to sit on was just foldable little chairs.
Listen, this is 2014. They didn't have the
Oh, I forgot about this too, how they walked around. Like they all walked around like a good portion of the stadium.
This is primo Bamba.
Wow.
What a game. What a gross game.
That was a lot more entertaining to rewatch than I thought it was going to be.
That was way more entertaining than I thought it was going to be.
Not that I didn't think it was going to be entertaining, but still. What a game.
Yikes.
Let's see team stats. First downs, 25 to 6.
I'll be honest. I'm happy with that third down. Like, if Penn State had that third down efficiency tomorrow, I'd be happy.
That's great.
That's not terrible at all.
That's better than 50%.
That's better than they are a lot of the time now.
Wow.
Oh, my God. 4.9 yards per attempt. Think about how short the rest – because that one touchdown throw was like, what, 17 yards roughly? Like, think about how short the rest of the passes had to have been to get it down to under 5.
That's not great.
That's all screen passes and out routes.
Ooh. 18 penalties.
Yikes.
Only 2 turnovers. That's surprising for a game that cold.
Right? And no picks.
Did they give us – no, we don't get weather information. This game started at 1:30. Oh, no. It's Pacific time. Okay. 4:30 East Coast time. Wow.
What a game.
That was fun.
That was fun. That was a good one. What should we watch next? Which one do you want to do next?
Well, for me personally, I've never watched either of the national championships.
I've never watched that. If we're gonna do another one from this time period, I want to do Illinois 2015.
I would do that.
I want to do Illinois 2015. It's not fun at all, but I feel like I should watch it again.
We also have the 2013 Michigan, the 4OT.
Yep, we have that one. We have 2013 Michigan.
And there's a bunch in like 2016, like Ohio State, Minnesota. If we want to get morbid, Michigan.
Oh God, I turned that game off. Yikes.
Yeah, maybe we'll put a poll up on Twitter.
We'll roll with it. We'll see what we want to do.
All right, cool. Well,
good stuff.
Thanks for following along with us. This was a lot of fun. We hope you enjoyed it. We'll definitely do more of these going forward. But yeah, if you wanna continue to support us, support the site, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you know the next time that we
like a true YouTuber. Wow, well done, my friend.
So that next time we post one of these on YouTube, you'll get notified right away. We also might try to do a few more things on here going forward. I mean, we're all stuck indoors for the next however many months. So we might as well try to get more creative on here. Like I mentioned before, we'll also post this as a podcast, unless it sounds terrible. If it sounds terrible, I'm not going to do it, but we'll see. Go ahead and visit roarlionsroar.com. You can pick up a shirt.
Big news coming today or already happened, depending on when this happened, potentially. Landon Tengwall, 4-star offensive tackle, set to commit at noon Eastern on Thursday.
Yeah, big
news potentially coming.
Yeah, maybe I'll try to hop on here and do a quick video about that too. Even get real wild with this.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll see. That'll be 9 a.m. for me, so we'll see.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to support us, go ahead, hop on the website, buy a shirt, read our articles, follow the podcasts, subscribe on YouTube, all that fun stuff.
We're close to 10K followers on Twitter, so be sure to follow us on Twitter.
Yes, and be sure to follow us on Instagram too. We've gone kind of dormant on there recently because there just hasn't been a lot to do, but we're going to try to pick it back up on there coming up soon. So be sure to follow all those places. But
yes, sir. Be safe, everybody. Stay healthy. Wash your hands.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. As always, Nick Pollock, Matt Filipovitz. Go State.
Go State.